Several Canadian studies show that the greater the level of classroom teachers' burnout, the higher the level of cortisol, a stress hormone, in their students. These results suggest that teachers may unwittingly transmit their own stress to their students. Hi, I'm Julia Ferrari. I'm an expert on learning disabilities at the Disabilities Institute, and I'm passionate about ensuring that students with LDs reach their full potential. What is anxiety? Anxiety is universal and has a protective function like warning us when we might be in danger and can help us get away from that danger. Anxiety is different from fear because fear arises in response to a clear and actual danger, such as one affecting a person's physical safety. An anxiety disorder is when anxious feelings interfere with a child's everyday routine. Anxiety is based on a complex system of cognitive, what's going on in your brain, affective, how you feel emotionally, physiological, such as sweating, fatigue, or pain, and behavioral responses, for example, avoiding a task. How can you help your students to better manage their anxiety? Today, I'm going to discuss 4 strategies to help your students manage their anxiety. 1. Establish a positive relationship with students. It's important to have a positive relationships with your students. You can do this by establishing respect as a fundamental or core value in your classroom and showing respect for all of those in your classroom community. As well, be kind to students, parents, and colleagues. Modeling kindness sets a positive tone for interactions in your classroom. It is incredibly important to believe in the abilities and potential to succeed of all students, especially those with learning disabilities. Engage with all of your students. This includes greeting them in the morning, smiling, making eye contact, talking to them, and showing empathy. Research shows that in inclusive classrooms, teachers tend to have fewer interactions with students with special needs. So it is important to make a conscious effort to interact with all of your students. 2. Be calm and reassuring. If you are calm, your students can be reassured by your presence. You can mention that anxiety is normal and even useful in some situations. Show your students that you are confident that they will be able to manage their stress and anxiety and that you are there to help them. Support your students in choosing strategies to manage their anxiety. One way to do this is to teach a few strategies, one at a time, and then develop a menu of activities or strategies that they can choose from when they are feeling stressed or anxious. This is a great opportunity to help students develop autonomy and emotion regulation. 3. Encourage adaptive behaviors. You can encourage your students to use adaptive behaviors by using social reinforcers such as praise, using special privileges such as choice of activities, and by reinforcing your students' efforts as well as their successes in using adaptive behaviors, even partial successes. 4. Learn how to manage your own anxiety. Stress can be contagious. Not only can students feel it if their teacher is stressed, but this can increase their levels of stress and anxiety as well. So it is important that you have strategies that are effective to help you cope with your own anxiety. Are your students with learning disabilities anxious? These 4 strategies are effective for children with and without learning disabilities. However, you can help your students with learning disabilities to manage their anxiety by helping them to set realistic goals and expectations. There is no universal method to navigate stress and anxiety. What works for one person may not work for another. However, a positive teacher-student relationship can make a difference for all students.